and more notably, Gabe Siegel getting his first look this season with the second side. For Junior Gonzalez, David Ochoa, who has loads of MLS experience on top of having windy day in Houston. And who will have it blow in their favor? Both sides trying to get back into the win column here on MLSNextPro.com. It's Houston Dynamo 2 and LAFC 2. This one will roll out wide for Arzu. Arzu tries to bend it. He's already proven he could score like that. Moyado. That's a lovely ball through. This one saved. The boot of Cruz deflects it away. Denied here. It's played short. Terry pulls it back. Service from Evans. Lovely combination, but the final touch just too mellow. Ends up being easy for Cruz after I'm sure some panic was starting to set in when you try to force them out wide, make them predictable. Obviously easier said than done, but you do not want to let players like Jude Terry in particular have the ability to create from the center of the pitch where you have the most options. There's Brian Moyado, though, who was able to feed Mihailik against the Gators. Siegel with the shot. Ultimately, it's lackluster. Rodriguez, whether that was intended for Mihailik. Taps it out to the right-hand side. One-on-one with the keeper. Oh, so close. Marius Iannero couldn't quite put it on frame. Iannero wide open. And it kisses that left post. Tapping it back to Moyado. Nielsen playing well up the field. And it's cleared away after Evans. Felipe Andrade. Down the pitch it goes. Halliday juggling to keep it in play, but then with a shove, gives the ball back to LAFC 2. More press from Houston Dynamo, but they lose possession quickly. Moyado rolls it to Terry. Terry out to Rosenthal. Charlie Rosenthal switches the point of attack. Evans, a one-timer. Lost its punch in the process. Stop as long as it's on frame. All he has to do is redirect. Doesn't need to get a ton of pace on it himself because it's already coming at him with such pace. LAFC 2 really starting to apply the pressure now. They've got Houston situated deep in their own territory. But they're not uncomfortable in this position, Houston, and they can spring in the other direction, excuse me. Some quickness. Evans goes for it himself. Wasn't the cleanest of coverage from Pedro Cruz. And then Tommy Mihailich, even though he's only been here a short time, has shown that he's a leader. Mentioned a lot of those guys having played at the college level, good college programs like Indiana and Portland, which is where Nava and Mihailich are from. They create disciplined players. Terry takes the shot. It spills out. But it's a good redirection from Cruz. Whistles out. And nothing to separate these two after 45 minutes. LAFC 2 may have asked more questions, but Pedro Cruz was up for every challenge that came his way thus far. And that is going to be a very key change here. Jude Terry, who's been so involved throughout this season and throughout this game, he's going to be subbed out for Gavin Zambrano, making his debut this season. The Academy kid subbing in. So Zambrano on, Terry out. Let's see what this second half has in store for us. It was a first half that leaned in favor of LAFC 2, but they don't have the score to back it. Houston could change the tenor quickly here. But instead, it's David Ochoa who claims that service. We saw acknowledgement of the accomplishment from Diego Gonzalez, winning Player of the Month. Not the only one who has had some honors go in his direction. As Andrade whips that ball across, headed in centrally. Ochoa handles it.
Have your attention, please, at the beginning of the second half.
Both suffered a loss in their last outing. An extra time loss to AV Alta for LAFC 2 last time out. Junior Gonzalez, the head coach, talking about that game, he said, ultimately I'm not as disappointed in the result and performance itself. It was always going to be hard with some guys on minute restrictions. AV Alta has a team full of older vets, some of which with national team experience. What he was more disappointed in is the fact that they won't get more of those kinds of matches against those type of opponents going ahead. MLS Next Pro, chock full of youth talent. So many young players with such high ceilings. Service sent inside. Poked away. LAFC 2 avoid danger. You don't get as many opportunities, though, to play against those bigger players, more physical opponents that you can get when you play against some of these other sides that, well, these independent clubs and boast older rosters. Those rosters' objectives are not focused on the developmental side as much, and thus offers a different challenge and, in a way, tests different edges of your game. Siegel with a turn, lets it fly. Arzu does well there, but Derek Jones Jr. interjects right when he needed to. Matteo Di Morelli trying to get on the end of that ball, spun by Siegel. Barrett wide to Halliday. DiMorelli, a lot of white jerseys around, able to get it free. Here's Halliday. Rolls it up ahead, tracking this one down is Rodriguez. Rolling pass inside, and the follow through parried over. The late run struck against goal. Into the screen at the last second. A lot of heat behind that shot. Ultimately placed near the hands. Another shot screens wide. Positive start here in the second half for Houston. Play will go on here. LAFC 2 with Rosenthal on the ball. Rosenthal back across. Mihailich off target. But certainly Gonzalez and his staff see a high ceiling for the kid. Currently on loan from Tauro FC, the Panamanian professional club. Guerra, that one rolls away from him. At least rolls away from his intended target, I should say. Momentum swaying once again in LAFC 2's favor. Under 20 minutes to go in this one. Still no breakthrough. But there might be one here. Careless giveaway. And Houston Dynamo 2 punish the mistake. And who else than the skipper, Diego Gonzalez, pushing it by the keeper. Some pressure from Siegel. Must not have seen Gonzalez there in the center, was looking for Guerra. And in a game that's been played so carefully. That sliding challenge earlier by Noah Betancourt, getting him his second yellow card of the season. So a couple of yellow cards being issued out here. Rodriguez also given one. But another attack for Houston Dynamo 2. Show is ready for that one. Sebastian Rodriguez with his second yellow card of the season. Jones drilling it inside. A much needed step there from Andrade. Diaz rolling it down the center. Tats back. Guerra couldn't get to it. Resic puts it in the air. Nava tapping it. Evans, it bounces towards goal. And after it pops out of the hands of Pedro Cruz, he falls on top of it.
Number 32. No.
And that'll do it here from SaberCat Stadium. A very even match between Houston Dynamo 2 and LAFC 2. And ultimately, it was a game where both sides waited for who would make the mistake.